And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Orlando, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Anthony is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Big Dog in at the center spot. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Jokic. Here's Big Dog. Outside Maxey. 5 to shoot. Sent away. Banchero against Maxey. Anthony outside. Back to Banchero. Shoots over Maxey. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Jokic. Here's Big Dog. The layup off target. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Maxey's got the ball here for Golden State. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Orlando with the ball, following the score by Golden State. The 3 from Banchero. That one doesn't drop. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And here's Kuminga for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Anthony outside. Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Suggs outside. Here's the 3. The kick out to Banchero. Counted from distance.
He felt the defender closing out to him, and Banchero let it fly. That catch-and-shoot ability is a weapon.
Now here's Maxey. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Jokic, no good. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Basket counts.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Anthony outside. Banchero outside. Misses the three.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Jokic. He throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double-team him, he's going to create wide-open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single-covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Magic, they're in the same slot, number 4.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
Back to Wagner. Suggs outside. Picked by Pirtle. The three is up. And it's Suggs with the three. Suggs has got 5.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Jokic. That one falls. He's got 5.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Jokic against Banchero. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Banchero the screen. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Now here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Big Dog. Now Maxey. Let's go with a three. Here's Big Dog. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Suggs, the pass to Anthony. Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Banchero's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Maxey. 8 points in his last time out.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Jokic grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Big Dog. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Again, the Warriors score.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, B.A. Even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. They worked very hard to acquire Kyle Kuzma. Sources tell me they've been targeting him for a very long time. He has the exact skills they covet. At 6'9", Kuz has the rare blend of size and scoring. He's a perfect fit for this team.
Good stuff there, Sean. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Morris, he's checked in for Orlando. The Warriors lead by 6. Wiggins outside. Now here's Maxey. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
The Magic have got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Big Dog's got his 5th rebound in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Comes in for Wagner, and Lewis is subbed in for Suggs. Magic trail by 10. Now Banchero. He has 6. This one for 3. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He finished with 51 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not at early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Lewis. Still no points. Pass to Pirtle. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Paolo Banchero. The Warriors lead by 9. And here is Maxey. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Big Dog. And he dunks it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Lewis. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. To the middle. Here's Suggs. And rejected. Here's Big Dog. Hounded by Wiggins. Here's Big Dog. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Big Dog passes to Maxey. Here's Big Dog, hounded by Wiggins. There's the double team with Wiggins. Yep, count it. Big Dog's got 16 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Here's Lewis. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Five on the clock. Wiggins outside. Off target from outside. The Warriors lead by 13. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Warriors. Zaire Williams. DJ Stewart.
.110 left in the opening quarter. Big Dog passes to Kuminga. Williams a screen on Bay. 4 on the clock. Big Dog, good. 18 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Morris. A shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Launches a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Wiggins with a screen on Williams. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Lewis. The three from Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside, Williams. Here's Big Dog, hounded by Wiggins. Here's Big Dog with the fadeaway. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've tried to really capitalize inside. They clearly believe they have an advantage down there, and they're trying to exploit it.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
All right, let's check up on Franz Wagner's status. What do you have, Allie?
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
On the court for Orlando, Saddiq Bey out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Suggs, and it's Lewis in at the 1 spot. And he's good on the second. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
So it's Orlando now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Lewis passes to Morris. From outside, off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Big Dog. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Jokic.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's an 18-point game. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Got a piece of it. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Bey. Here's Big Dog. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Lewis. He's scoreless. Suggs with the bucket.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Lewis, following the score by Golden State. Suggs outside, beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Big Dog's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morris with it. Kuminga defends. Here's Lewis. Got a piece of it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Morris. Inside. Here's Bay. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams from long range. Orlando with the rebound. Wiggins outside. Pass to Suggs. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Lewis. Suggs hits them both. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 15. From downtown, Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got rebound number 11.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
The kick out to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Bay. Big Dog can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Morris, a screen on Williams. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Williams. Really left him alone that time.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Maxey passes to Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Suggs against Maxey. It's rebounded by Golden State. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Driving in. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Orlando. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The Warriors, #1.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Williams. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Lewis comes in for Suggs. Magic trail by 21. Anthony outside. There's the 3. Big Dog pulls it in. Big Dog's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Maxey with it. Here's Big Dog. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Morris. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Banchero. Here's Big Dog. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Pass to Lewis. Banchero outside. Three-pointer. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Grant from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here's Lewis. Williams defending. Here's Morris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Morris has got 6.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And stolen by Banchero. In transition, the Magic on the run. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. The Warriors lead by 17. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Wiggins outside. For 3, Maxey gets the 3-ball to go. Maxey's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Banchero against Williams. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw, no good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
Now here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Here's Big Dog. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Dog's got 35.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Six to shoot. Anthony outside. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Big Dog's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Wiggins, no good. Magic trail by 21. And he lobs it up. Banchero finds Morris. Banchero, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Big Dog, guarded by Morris. Big Dog can't get it to go. And for the Magic, they're shooting just around 41% in the second. And Banchero gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Maxey. There's a minute 40 left to play in the second quarter. To the right side. Shoots. Big Dog can't get it to go.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Magic trail by 21. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Big Dog passes to Maxey. To the inside. Here's Big Dog. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Lewis passes to Morris. The 3. Can't hit that one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Dubs, Watkins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Morris, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Lewis. And that's good as he hits both shots. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Now Suggs. 15 points in the game. With 1 on the clock. Got it. Suggs has got 17.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Orlando Magic.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
Taking a look here at Orlando, the season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower and they're playing with great effort.
You just want to see them stay hungry all season long. They're good, but I think they can take it to another level.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Suggs. Nikola Jokic is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Big Dog in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Maxey. Wiggins outside. To the paint. Outside Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Here's Big Dog. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Big Dog's got 43 points. And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando. Wagner outside. Suggs finds Wagner. Anthony outside. The 3 from Banchero. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
18 points for him.
At 6'10", Banchero possesses impressive mobility, just excellent in screen rolls.
Outside Maxey. Takes a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Wagner. Warriors with the rebound.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Big Dog passes to Kuminga. Knocks down the triple. Kuminga's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Banchero. The 3 is up. They get it back. Here's Pirtle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Jakob Pirtle at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And so Pirtle nails both of them. The Warriors lead by 23. Kuminga with a screen on Banchero. Big Dog passes to Maxey. Knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 9.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Pass to Banchero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Find the lane. One shot.
Here's Big Dog. 43 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Banchero. To the middle. They double him with Suggs. Big Dog can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
Now here's Wiggins. To the wing on the left. From deep, Jokic. Here's Big Dog. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Big Dog's got 45 points. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Over Jokic. Big Dog pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 23. And here's Kuminga for 3. Hits the trifecta. Kuminga's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Jokic with a screen on Suggs. Maxey passes to Big Dog. Kuminga with it. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Jalen Suggs.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Maxey. He's got 9. Pass to Big Dog. Back to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Pirtle comes with a double. Offensive board. Big Dog. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. And here's Wagner. No points so far. Pirtle with a screen on Kuminga. Wagner, the pass to Pirtle. And the layup is good off the glass.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Maxey surveys. From outside the arc. Great D that time from Suggs. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Here's Pirtle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got 7 assists in the game. Suggs, the pass to Pirtle. Now Banchero drills it from deep. Banchero's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 26. Good on the bucket. Banchero's got 13 points in this quarter.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Maxey with it. 9 points in the game. Kuminga down low. Wagner's on him. Banchero comes with a double team. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Banchero. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're dumping it inside and scoring in bunches. The defense has had no answer for how to slow them down.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors make some changes. Williams is checked in for Jokic. Grant comes in for Kuminga. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Maxey. And a change for the Magic. Morris, he's checked in for Anthony. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Orlando has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Suggs outside. Pass to Pirtle. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 15 points here in the second half.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Hollow Banchero.
Williams with the screen. Poke loose. And stolen by Suggs. And here's the fast break. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Magic trail by 21. Pass to Banchero. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Banchero no good. Golden State has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Banchero. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Big Dog. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here he goes. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Warriors lead by 19. Pass to Pirtle. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's DiVincenzo. No points yet. Williams' shot is good. Now Suggs. Wagner with it. Morris on the wing. Williams defending. Morris passes to Banchero. And here's Morris. Pass to Suggs. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Suggs has got 20.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Big Dog, guarded by Morris. Here's Big Dog. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Suggs against DiVincenzo. Now Grant. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Warriors lead by 19.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Now here's Wagner. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
The Warriors lead by 16. Outside, Williams. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Morris. Here's Big Dog. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip. And the free throw, no good. And so Morris will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 18. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Suggs finds Morris.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Magic. Morris. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. The Warriors lead by 17. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Williams from long range. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Morris has got 9 rebounds now.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Big Dog. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. 1 second left, and the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 19.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to simply run the offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
Gotten a lot more adventurous.
Orlando making some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Morris. Paolo Banchero comes in for Bay. And Suggs is subbed in for Lewis. And here's Pirtle. Back to Wagner. Pass to Anthony. Pirtle with the ball. Now Banchero fires for 3. The shot misses. Over to the left wing. Here's Big Dog, covered by Pirtle. Here's Big Dog. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Big Dog's got 55.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Suggs against Maxey. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Orlando again missing.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Jokic, no good. Wagner against Kuminga. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. And here's Pirtle, covered by Jokic. Back to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Basket's good. Big Dog's got 57 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Picked by Pirtle. Wagner for three. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Big Dog.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And Caro no good. Golden State with the ball. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Orlando with the ball. Anthony outside. And Caro surveys. Shots blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.